I'm Anil Kumar, and here is solution of the last question in our group. The question is, we need to solve the quadratic equation 6 cosine square x minus cos x plus 1 equals to 0. Domain is x between 0 to 360 degrees. I have added one more question here, which is 16 cosine square x minus 4 cos x plus 1 equals to 0. Now let me first solve the first question, which is 6 cosine square minus cos x plus 1 equals to 0. This trigonometric equation is in quadratic form, which we can factor. We are looking for product of plus 6, sum of minus 1. So we can write minus cosine x as, we'll just write it down. We have 6 cos square x, that could be written as 3 times 2. Now let me correct this question. It should have been minus 1 here, right? So it is, when you multiply, you get product minus 6 and the sum is minus 1. So we'll write this as minus 3 cos x plus 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. Now we can take 3 cos x common, so we get 3 cos x, and we're left with 2 cos x minus 1, and from here we have 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. Now you can take 2 cos x minus 1 as common, and you have 3 cos x plus 1 as the other factor. Now for the left side to be 0, these factors could be 0, right? So that gives us two sets of solutions. The first one here is for 2 cos x minus 1 equals to 0. The other one we could solve for 3 cos x plus 1 equals to 0, right? Now here the solution is that cos x is equals to half, and here the solution is cos x equals to minus 1 over 3. Now cosine is negative in quadrants 2 and 3, whereas it is positive in quadrant 1 and in 4, right? So we'll find the acute angle for both and then find all the possible solutions. Now for half, we know we could use special triangles. We can use, let me change the mode to degrees first, and then we can use calculator also. So we can say shift cos inverse of half, which is 1 divided by 2. So we get 60 degrees, which you could have got from special triangles also, 30, 60, 90. So this angle, acute angle, is 60 degrees for us. So we get one solution, x equals to 60 degrees. The other one is 360 minus 60, right? So the other one is 300 degrees. So that is how you get two solutions for the first one, right? So as you can see, we found the acute angle first and then the other angle. Now let me do this calculation again with the second equation in more details. So first step for us will be to find the acute angle. So we say cos of beta equals to 1 over 3. So we'll first find what is that angle beta, right? And then find the principal angles, okay? So we do shift cos inverse of 1 divided by 3. See, I'm not writing negative, do you see that? And we get 70.5, let us say. So this gives us beta equals to 70.5 degrees. Now that is the acute angle, which is going to give us cosine x as 1 over 3. The answer we are looking for is cosine x equals to minus 1 over 3. That means we should be in quadrant 2 or in 3. So if you are in quadrant 2, in that case x value will be 180 degrees minus 70.5. Is it okay? And if you are in quadrant 3, then your angle is 180 degrees plus 70.5 degrees. So you get these two solutions, right? So let's find what these solutions are. 180 minus 70.5, 109.5 is one solution, and the other one is 180 plus 70.5, and that is 250.5 degrees. So it is important to note here that if you have some angles like negative, always find related acute angle. Once you get the related acute angle, in that case, find the principal angles which are going to give you the solution within the given domain. So that is one principal angle, the other one is this. That is 180 minus 70.5 and 180 plus 70.5, correct? Similar, in the first case also, we found for the acute angle, it was 60 degrees. The other one was 360 minus 60. So we got 300 degrees, right? Now we can combine and write down all the solutions. So our answer for this question is 60 degrees. And we have 109.5 degrees, 250.5 degrees, and 300 degrees. So that is how we are going to solve such a question, right? Now let's look into the second example. Second example is 16 cosine square x minus 4 cos x plus 1 equals to 0. Now here it is difficult to factor, so what we do is we use quadratic formula. So we say cos x will be equals to minus b, which is 4, plus minus square root of b square, which is right 4 square, minus 4 times a, which is 16 times 1, divided by 2 times a, which is 16. Now this is 4 plus minus square root of 16 minus, now this number is 64, right? 16 times 4 over 32. Now what you get here, within radical you get negative, right? So we get no real solution, right? So do you see that? Now sometimes in quadratic equations which you work for in trigonometric equations with quadratic form, you may not get any solution, right? So here the answer will be no solution. So this equation is never true. Right? So just as you do expect answers like no solutions for quadratic equations, you would also expect similar answers for trigonometric equations in quadratic form. So that is what I wanted to highlight, right? I hope you have made this correction to the question for solving and have understood the method. Thank you and all the best.